Greetings, RX79 here, and welcome to a video for the opening, showcasing, and assembling of entry grade Gunpla entry grade RX78-2 Gundam. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a opening, showcasing, and assembling for the entry grade RX78-2 Gundam. So first, we're going to open up the box here. And over here, inside the box, we've got some packets of runners for the Gunpla parts. There's the colored ones, the white ones, and here is an instruction manual. So here it showcases all the available parts, how to assemble them. Alright then. And over here, yep, here's how to assemble your parts. It also, for these entry grade Gunplas, you don't need to use any special parts or paints or anything. You can just assemble it straight out of the box by snapping it off with your hands. Alright then let's just open up. So first we open up one packet here, opening up, and there are two runners here for two parts. And just opening the packet one more, opening one more runner packet here, over here, and open it up, and pull out. There's two runners for two white parts. They look good from this side. Alright then. Alright, let's get started. So according to the instructions, we start with here. Let's see. First, you start with the head. For head, you gotta go to assembly parts here. So for the runners, A1. So we have to take from the runner A1 and B1. A1, A2, and B1. Gotcha. So here we have the runner 4, A1, and A2. Then you've got to get ones for B1, and here it goes. Runner B1. Good. Then let's get started. So for the instructions, it says we have to go for take A11 and A216 and okay, let's see. A11, A216, and B13, alright? So over here, A11, there it is. And snapped off. A11 part here, safe in my hands. Next, A216. Then over here, runners, let's see, 15, 16. Here it is, A216. We snap it off carefully. There we go. And there we go. One more clap, one more click, and there we go. 16, A216. Put it aside here, and according to the instruction manuals, next we got to here. We got to take part B13. All right, then we take the white runner here for B1, B11, B12, B13. We snap it off, and carefully, without damaging the part. There we go, B13. Now, according to the manual, we take the three parts we snapped off. A1, here it is. Let's see, this is A1. There we go. He's facing it this side. A1. We grab part number A216 over here. Have it face downward here. Then you snap it on top. All right. Then we just grab these two parts here and snap them together. There we go. Okay, this is the Gundam's head. Here's the eyes. Okay, you can see the eyes. It's a little blurry from my camera here. Sorry about that. There we go. It's a little solid here. Then we grab part B13 over here, and we snap it to the front. And snap it to the front over here. Oh, this other way. And there we go. Snap it in, and carefully scrape off any of the residual parts from the runner. And there we go. The Gundam's face is done. And next, we just set this aside. Next, we gotta take the parts from B11 and place the part we put inside. So, okay, going back to the white runner. Here it is, B1. We snap it off. And take the part we just took. According to the instructions, you gotta take this part here, and the one we just assembled, and snap it in from the top to the bottom. All right, then there we go. Just oops, it's coming loose. Sorry about that. The earlier parts are coming loose. You gotta re-tighten them before we put them inside. And there we go. And we put this one back inside carefully without messing it up. And there we go. Looking good so far. Can you see it? No stickers, just simple assembly. All right, put the head away. Next, according to the instruction manual, you gotta take A215 and stick it to B12. So we get the A runner here. There we go. A215, this one, this little part here. Then we just snap it off, and there we go. Part A215. Can you see it? Yep. Then put this one away, this runner, and we grab part number B12. Here we go. B1, 2. We just grab here, snap it off the runner without damaging the part itself. There we go. B12. And according to the instruction manual, we've got to grab part A215, this one, and snap it into B12. So we just take this in here and snap it in. Snap it in. Oh, sorry, careful. And snap it inside. Let's see, it's not all the way inside yet. Let's see, you gotta put it from this section here and... okay, it's snapping in. And just slot it inside all the way in. And okay, the part's all slotted in. Then the instructions say we put the... oh, then you gotta get some kind of tweezers to snap off this part, but I don't have any cutters or anything, so I can't cut this part off just yet. This little edges in the antenna here, so that's just for next time. Then we grab the helmet we just assembled and snap it in. All right, so we just snap this part in, and there we go. With that, the Gundam's head has been assembled. Looking good so far, except we don't have any cutters to cut the little stubs in the antenna. So we finished the head part. Next, let's get on to the body part. And next we go on to the body. So according to the instructions here, you've got to take A12 and A26 and snap them together. So okay, so we go back to the colored runner here. There we go. And now it says A12. Here we go, A12. Snap it off the little parts here. Without damaging the parts. There we go. We've got A12 and we got A26. A2, let's see, 15, 17, let's see, this is, here we go, A26. This one, we snap it off. And now we grab this A12 part facing this way and snap it into here, the A26 part. And let's see, according to the instructions here, you've got to, other way, I think. Other way? No, wait, let's see. Okay, this is it. The instructions say you got to put it like this, I think. Yeah, like this, and then you grab this, you slot it in. There we go. And snap it in. And there we go. The part snapped in. Next, according to the instructions, we gotta take A217 and fit it inside. So, taking back the runner here, A2, 9, 16, let's see, A2, 15, 16, 17. This one, A217. A217. we snap it off, and we just snap it, and there we go. Here it is part A217. Then the instructions say we've got to grab the part we just assembled here from this side here. Then we take this side and snap it in like this, and snap it straight in. Okay, push it all the way in, and there we go. The neck part is done, I think. Wait, is it supposed to be all the way inside, or no? I think this is fine. Yeah, it snapped in. There we go. One half of the body is done. Next, we gotta grab A15 from the runner here. Open up A15. A1, 3, 4, 5. Then we snap A15 part here, the blue one. And just carefully snap it off. Then the instructions say we got to grab it, the A15, and snap it on top of the part we just assembled. So we grab A15 facing this way, this one facing this way, and we gotta snap. Oh wait, no, it says we got to snap it in. All right, there we go. It's all snapped in, and these little parts here, just scrape it off, and there we go. It's all snapped in. And then the instructions say we've got to take part A18 and A218. All right, here it is. A1. Let's see, even 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A18. We snap it off. There we go. And then we take A218. A2, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's see, here is. Here it is, A118. A218, sorry, A218, and we snap it off. There we go, snapped off, and we stick, let's see, the A18 part like this. The instruction manual says we have to make it face this way, and take the A218, make it face this way, and snap it in. Snapped in, and there we go, snapped in. I think this is it. So next we have to take the parts we just assembled, the body and the little part here, and we snap it into this little joint here. You see it here, and snap it in. Then you gotta twist it upward, and hold on, I think it's a little out of place. Okay, it's snapping in. You gotta push it all the way up, I think. And balance it out. There we go. The upper body is done. And I think we're done with the body part. Pretty good so far. And next for the instructions, it says we have to assemble the arms, alright? So according to the instructions, we have to take parts B1 and B2, B8s and 9s respectively. So grabbing the runners for B1. Okay, B1 is this one and B2 is here. So we gotta take 8 and 9 for both sides. Okay, so here is B1, 8 and 9. Snap them off. B1, 8. B1, 9. And we just snap them together. There we go. And then we do the same thing with B29, B28. Here it is, B28, B29. Snap it off. And snap it off. That's a good sound. And we just snap them together. So we just grab these two, put them together, and snap it in. Push them inside, and there we go. The two arm parts are done. Next, we've got to take the A1 and A211s respectively and snap it in. So, okay, here's parts A1s. So A1, we gotta take A111 and A211. So here's the runner A1, part 11. There we go. A111 and snap it in. we gotta snap facing outward in here and push. There we go. And the same thing, we go to A211 here, and from here facing this side, this one facing this side, and snap. There we go. The two parts here are done. Then next we gotta grab parts A112 and A212 and snap in the parts we just assembled. So here we go. Runner A112. Snap it. Grab one hand. We put it in the joint here. Let's see, it says we have to first pull it to this side here, I think. Like this? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, wait, gotta flip the other side. There we go. The thick side on top, the thin on top, on the bottom. Then you snap it in the arm. The joints here and go. Snap in, it's fine. Next, we do the same thing. Go to A2, runner A2, 12. Here we go, 12. We snap it off. And we grab the Gundam here. Like this. And again, fat part on the thick part on top, thin on bottom. And this one facing this way, and snap it in. So it is the right way? Yep, it's the right way, and snap. There we go, it's all snapped in. And now, we've got to take parts B14 and snap on top. So, runner B1, and there are two B4 parts. So, we snap them both off. 1, 2, and break them off. Here it is. Then we take one B4 part here, facing the... Alright, this one, it says the opening, you have to put the more open side here, facing the part we just snapped in over here, and snap in. Shoot it in, and there we go. One more time. This one here, and this one here. This one facing out, and snap it in. Alright, the Gundam's all assembled. From this side, the two arms are done. And next, according to the instructions, we've got to take the parts we just assembled, the body, the upper body, the head, and the two left and right arms. So he takes the head and sticks it to the body here. Wait, what? Hold on. According to the instructions, that's weird. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. There's a missing part here. You got to grab the two poly caps and snap it in. Sorry about that. So before we go ahead, we gotta go all the way back to chapter 2 in the body part here. So that's my bad. I forgot this step. So we've got to take A17 from the runner here. Here, A17. Here we go. Snap it off, and we've got to take. We can take any side. Just make sure the little H symbol here. There it goes. Facing outward and snap it in. There we go. The neck is snapped in. Next, we've got to grab parts A110 and A210 and snap in the two sides. So, again, opening the runner here. A110. Snap it and stick it to the left side of the body. So we just, let's see, it says you gotta put this like this position, and snap it in. And snap it. There we go. And one more time. We gotta go to A2, 10, and snap. And then you just gotta grab the same parts again, the same positioning, and snap it. Snap it inside. Okay, it's snapped inside. It's all tucking safe. Okay, there's a pack here, so we gotta backtrack to A29. Here's the runner, A29. Snap off and stick it to the back. Stick it to the back here, and let's wait. I think you gotta, before you go to A2, we gotta stick these two parts here first. B321, B421, and put it inside the pack before we snap in the body. So we gotta grab runner B3 and B4. Let's see, B3 and B4, it's the runner over here. There we go. This other way, here we go. B3, B4, 21. So B3, 21 here. Snap it off. And careful. This is a little bit tough. So snap it off here. Okay. Snap it off. And B4 here. Snap it off. Just carefully snap it off. And okay. We take these two parts here. Follow the instructions. Just snap it in here. And snap it in here. Then we take the body and snap it back inside. Okay. The back and the beam sabers are all snapped snug and tight. And I think it's fine. Fit them together tightly. I think I did well so far. And sorry for the delay. So once again, we're back here in chapter 4. We got to grab the parts for the body, the head, and the two arms. So first, we got to grab the head and snap it to the neck part here. Snap it. That's a good sound. And head's already stuck in. Next, we take... Let's see, we've got to assemble the arm, we've got to grab B17 and A13. So we go back to the B1 runner. Here. And we grab part number 7. B1, let's see, 6, 7. Here we go, 7. Snap it off. And... Alright, then we take B17 and we snap it to the arm from this positioning. And we got to make sure the circle part, there it is, the hollow part sticks out to the right here, like this. Follow the instruction manual. I think this is right. Is this right? Hold on, I think this is a bit wrong. I think it's the other side. I think it's this arm here. Let's see, you go here, this side facing here, and this side facing here. Is this right? I think it's right. Okay, then we got to go to B27, runner B2, and part 7 over here. Snap it off. And snap it off. Okay, there we go, snapped off. Then we just, once again, grab the other arm, have the arm facing this way, and this one here, and snap it here. Okay, the two arms are done. Then we've got to attach the two arms onto the shoulders here, and one more here. Okay, the arms are attached to the body, so it's the head. Next, we've got to grab the shoulder pads. The shoulder pads are B16 and B26. Here it is. Runner B1, 6. Snap it. B16 is the left one. And clean it up a bit and attach it. So to attach it, you just got to... Okay, I think it's this side. This little slot here. And you slot it in. Snap! Okay, looks good. Next, we go to the B2 runner, B2, and grab part 6. Part 6 over here, and snap it. It's all snapped out, and again, this part facing here, and snap it in. There we go. Head, shoulder pads, helmets, all attached with the arms. Then we got to get the hands. A113, A214 respectively. So we grab the A1 runner over here, A113 here, snap it off, And okay, A113, the left arm, and we snap it in. There we go. Snapped in. One more, A213 here, A214 I think here. Then we snap it off, and you snap it in. Snap. There we go. It's attached, and we finish this chapter. A4 here, head, shoulders, hands, arms all in. So next up, and next we got to go to chapter 5, the waist. So to assemble the waist, we got to grab parts A219, runner A2 19, snap it out. Okay, A219, got it. And we gotta grab A13, 3, A1, 3, snap it out. And finally, part, hold on. Then we grab the A219 part here, have it face this way, and snap it to A13. So you gotta grab, I think it says you got to put it here facing, oh, it's facing this way I think. And you snap it in. There we go. Snapped in. Then you gotta go to runner B2. B2. And grab part B2, B12. B2, B12. This one. Snap it out. And we grab the part we just assembled over here. Then for B2, we've got to assemble it from like this position, and snap it in. Then let's see, it says we got to put it like this, I think. Yeah, I think like this, and you snap it in. There we go. See, the waist is looking good. Next, we've got to assemble B213 with A14. So we grab runner B2, part 13 here, 13, snap it out. There we go, B213. And we gotta grab parts A14. Runner A1, 4. Here it is, 4. Snap these two individual parts out. And this one. Then we grab the left one here. Then we slot them into the little pad. Okay, it says here, so... Oops, sorry about that. Careful not to drop any parts. Think we attach it this here? Yep, there we go. Snap it in. And the other one, have it adjusted, face the same part, and snap it in. I think it looks right. Yeah, it looks right. Then you got to grab the part which is assembled, and you snap this part in. Here, and here, over here. Okay, there's no snapping, just slot it in. Then we got to grab part B111. And okay, here's runner B1. We grab part number 11 here. Snap it out. And oop, careful. You gotta take it from this facing this side and just snap it in front. And okay, the waist looks done. Yeah, we're done with the waist. Pretty good. Some of those runner parts here, but you can scrape it off later or sand it off if you want. Now we start with chapter 6, the legs. For the legs, we start with the foots. For the foots, we grab B319 and B419. So we go to runner B3 over here. B3 and grab part 19 over here. Snap it. There we go. And we gotta grab runner A4. Right, we go over here, we got A4. And grab part 25. 25 here. We snap one off, then we snap it in. This part here, and snap it in. There you go. 1 foot. And one more time. This time we take B4, number 19 here, and snap it out. And then again, we go back to runner A4, grab the remaining 25 here, and snap it. Then we slot them in. Take one here, facing this way, this way, and snap it. There we go. Assembled. The 2 feet are done. Next, we've got to grab A324 and A424 and slot them in. So here it is, A324. Here it is, part 24. We take one part here and attach it to the foot. So you take the big blunt side here and you snap it in here. Okay, snap it in, and there we go. All clean. Then one more time for the other foot. Runner A4, 24, and snap. Again, here, blunt, small, like this position, and slot it in. There we go. The 2 feet are done here. Then the instructions say we've got to grab B320 and B420. Here it is, the runners, B320. Snap it out. Oops. I broke the little 2 runners. It's fine, they're 2 separate notes now. B3, B4. Anyway, we just carefully snap it out without damaging the parts. We snap them off here. There we go. And there we go. So here, B320, and you got to take like this position here. I think, is it this position? Hard to see from this side. Is this right? And I think we got to here. You slot the little slot here. Yeah, I think it's right. Balance it out, and okay, I think the parts are balanced here. Then we grab the remaining one from B4, B420, and snap it off. Snap it off. Snap it off. And just again, snap this little part here. And okay, the feet are done here. Hold on, here it is, the 2 feet. Then to the next page, we got to make the other parts of the feet. So B316 and B417. So we get B315, B316, 17. So here it is, B3 16, 17 over here, snapping out without damaging the parts. There we go. And just slot them together. Like this, I think. Oh wait, I think it's the other side. Oh, okay. These 2 here. And snap them together. And straight. Next, grab the other one. B4. Snap these 2. 16, 17. And okay. Then we assemble them in alignment. And stick them together. There we go. They're all slotted in. Then next, we've got to take our 2 feet here and take our our 2 legs and snapping them. Let's see, it says you got to take the blunt side facing out and snap it to the leg here like this. Okay, there we go. And the other one. and same side. Blunt out here, foot facing out, and snap it in. There we go. Squeeze them tight. And okay, the 2 lower halves of the legs are done. Next, it says you got to grab B3, 18, and 14 as shoulder, as knees. So B3, 18. Is this 18? No, here is 18, sorry. 18, and snap it off. Then you attach it to the leg, like so. And there we go, snapped in. One more time, we grab from runner B4. This one, 18. Runner B4, 18, and snap it out. And snap it in. Here in the knee. Snap it in. There we go. It's not sticking correctly, but I can fix it later, I think. So, alright, 2 lower halves with knees added. Next, we've got to assemble B315 and B314. We grab runner B3 here, the last 2 parts. B3, last 2, 13, 14, 13. 14, 15, sorry. So we snap these 2 parts out. And this one. Then we take the outer part here, follow the instructions, and this circle part here, and stick them together. And there we go. The thigh, I think. So you just grab 1 foot here, and okay, not yet. We can't assemble them just yet. So we gotta grab the other runner here. B4 and 15 and 14 here, and snap it out. Snap it out. And then once more time, we take the outer part here, and this one assembled this way, and you snap it in. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think it's the right way. And snap it in. Snap! There we go. Next, we gotta grab A322 and A422. Here it is, runner A3 and 22. This one. 22. Snap it out. And to attach it, we have to make the blunt side facing out. These 2 here. We snap this one inside, like so, facing outward, and snap it. Okay, snap. Then we grab the thigh here, and we snap it in. Facing this side, and snap it in. There we go. 1 leg. Let me do the same thing. We go back to A4, 20, 20, that's 22 here. Snap it out. Then we just do the same thing. This little triangle facing outward, legs facing outward, snap them in here, snap, and the other one here, snap. Snapped. There we go. 2 legs assembled. Then we got to go to the back part here, A323 and A423. Runner A3, 23. Snap it out. Go to the back of the leg. You just align them here and snap it. Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta make sure it sticks here, and there we go. Snapped in. One more time. A423. Snap it out. And align them. Just so, here. Snap it in. There we go. 2 legs assembled. Then move. We finished assembling the legs. And now we've arrived at chapter 7. So for the chapter 7, we got to grab the waist part we assembled here, and the 2 legs here. then we got to grab parts A321 and A421. So here it is, runner A3, grab 21 over here, snap it out. Then we take one here, one leg, then we just got to slot it like so, one facing towards the waist later. Stick the little part here and snap it in. There we go, snapped in. I think it's right. Is it right? Is it the other way? I think it's this way. Or is it this way? I think it's either way is fine. So, one more time. We grab part from the runner A4, 21, snap it out, and attach it. Facing this one here, this one's facing here, and snap it inside here like so. Snap! Okay, looking good. Then we attach him to the thigh, the V facing out, and like so, we snap it in. The red part down here. Is this right? Or is it this way? Oh yeah, it's the other way. Gotta turn it the other way, and there we go. Snap it in. There we go. Okay. Grab the other leg. Here we go. And turn it. And snap to the red part here. Okay. Leg attached to waist. Looking good. Then we've got to grab parts B110 and B110. All right. Runner B1 is over here. B1. And part 10, these two. Snap them off. Then you just, like this, you snap them over here to the left and right sides. Like so. There we go. And this one, snap it in. There we go. And all right. We have, oh, sorry about that. Attach these little two pads here. They don't seem to be in complete alignment, but I think I can fix it later. So, okay, it's attached here. Then we grab the upper body, and snap it in like so. And snap it in. And with that, we've assembled the entire body. Looks pretty good, pretty decent. And okay, next up. And now we go to chapter 8, the weapons. First we start with the blaster over here. So we gotta grab runner A3. Over, here we go, runner A3. We grab parts 27, 28, and 26. 26, and snap it off. 27, 28, snap it off. Carefully without damaging the gun. And one more time, snap it out the runner. There we go. Then we gotta grab these two parts facing this way. Then we put this one here. The little scope part has to face outward towards the gun's nozzle. And snap it like this. You snap this one here. Okay. Then we just close this part here. Like so. And squeeze it in. There we go. The blaster is done. The little nozzle here is adjustable. The little scope here, and according to instructions, you attach it to the left arm. So over here, we attach it to the left arm. Slide it in, and carefully, without damaging anything, and there we go. It's equipped. And for the next weapon, we just turn to the other side. Now we gotta make the shield. According to the instructions here, to assemble the shield, you gotta grab B25, A430, and A320. So, runner B2, B2 over here, B2, 5. Snap it out. There we go. And then, we've already finished all the parts in this runner here. Just put it back in the box. And we gotta grab A430 and A420. So here it is. A430 is, so this is A2, A1. These parts are also finished in this runner. Put it back. And here it is. Oh, and also the B1 and B2 runners are done. Put it back in the box carefully. And we grab here. Runner A3 and A4. We grab parts A330 and A320. Here it is, A330, A430, snap it off, and A320, snap it off. You attach A320 to A430, so we put the other side, turn it upside down, and snap it in. Nope, the other side, sorry about that, and snap it in. There we go, it's all snapped in. Then we grab the other part here, B25, and snap it in. Oh, the other side. Here we go. You snap it in like so. And slot in. And we've equipped the shield. We've built the shield. We equip it. Alright then, let's see. First, before that, you got to, there's more parts here. A429. Okay, A429. The last part of this runner. A429. Snap it off, and there are two ways you can slot in the shield here, or slot to the hand. I'm gonna be slotting in the hand, so you've got to first attach the shield to your hand, like so. Let's see, this part facing here, this little hole here, facing this little nudge here. Snap it in, like so. And okay, then we grab the part A429. Let's see, the square part goes to the shield, and the round part goes to the Gundam. So you slot the thick part here and slot the both the hand and shield at the same time. And slot it in. There we go. And alright, we've finished assembling the Gundam. Everything's done. Body and weapons. And of that, the Gunpla has been more or less constructed and built as the instructions more or less explained it. So there's still a few imperfections here, like bits of the runner still stuck on the parts here, but I can shave those off another time. So overall, it was a pretty fun model to build. It was entry grade, it's simple that anyone can build very quickly. So yeah, this is a pretty good quality, despite being entry grade. There's decent enough parts and movability in all of them. The detail is still pretty nice. And yeah, so you can still make a variety of poses by moving around here. And you can still move here. You can still adjust the Gunpla here. Do a bunch of bending and posing and everything else. So yeah, it's a pretty good model that's for a budget price and a very quick hobby to get into. And alright, with that, it's all the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon!